I hope you're having a great day. I hope you had a good weekend. Today I want to talk about how to alkalize your body. A couple of videos ago, we spoke about one free, inexpensive method of how deep breathing from your belly can actually alkalize your blood. Today we want to talk about alkalizing your body because there are enough of myths out there about alkaline acidic, and more people are stuffing themselves with alkaline foods and drinking more and more alkaline water. The first thing, let's educate ourselves with a little bit of common sense. When we go back 10 to 15 years to 20 years ago, people just ate food. They didn't worry about it as much as we do today. True, today there's more junk and chemicals and sugar and all of that stuff, acidic foods in our diet. But we need to understand that a lot of commercial organizations try to make money out of this whole acidic alkaline myth. But when you start to understand the truth of how your body works and really what acidic and alkaline can do to you, it's going to actually help you to save a lot of money. Forget just saving the money. You will take steps to rectify certain things in your body that will automatically do its job of maintaining your pH levels. This whole thing of eating more acidic foods is not the cure-all method for cancers, diabetes, acidity, or any of that. It is true that when your blood is highly acidic, it is more favorable. It creates a favorable internal environment for cancer cells to breathe, for inflammation in the human body, for toxins, bacteria, funguses to grow. It's a favorable soil in the body which is acidic that allows this. You want to change it, change the environment of your body. There's one key organ in your body that does this without us have to being over smart and trying to feed ourselves all these superfoods and all these waters that promise to make us more alkaline. Number one, what we need to understand is that there is a difference in the pH of your urine and your blood. Now, for example, you go on drinking green smoothies throughout the day, your urine will become alkaline, not your blood. Most of the tests done in labs are done on your urine. Okay, what we're looking for is your blood being regulated between acidic and alkaline, because you shouldn't be alkaline in your blood all the time. There are different organs in your body that require acidic, alkaline, and your body automatically manages that for you. Now, your body manages your pH naturally when you're free of any pathological conditions. The organ that manages your pH for you is your kidney. You have to look after your kidney, and your kidney will do the job of managing your pH of your blood, which means you got to eat the right foods for your kidney, you got to drink the right amount of water, the right quality of water, you got to look at things like smoking, excessive alcohol, binge drinking, processed foods, and all of these things. You need to understand that your kidney will it's already equipped to digest acidic residues from acidic foods that you eat. So whether you are eating quinoa, you're eating hemp, you're eating vegetarian protein, you're eating protein from eggs, from meat, from fish, your kidney will basically process it the same way. Now, what you need to understand is, how do you ensure that your kidney processes it the same way? There is one key word, and that is digestion. If you digest your foods the right way, whether they're coming from acidic foods or whether they're coming from alkaline foods, whether they're coming from vegetarian sources or whether they're coming from non-vegetarian sources, if you digest your food the right way, you don't burden your kidney with the job of filtering out all the excess residue, all the waste, which if it cannot do, your blood gets more acidic. And you also now have a problem of more acidic waste in your system that leads to more bacterial overgrowth in your body, making your entire system more and more acidic. So your kidney plays a role, and your digestion is key for anything in the human body. So you can go on drinking all of that alkaline water that you want and eating all these alkaline foods. Your kidney will process it the same. There's this whole thing of vegetarians and non-vegetarians and all of that stuff. Okay, there's this whole thing against meat and all of these things. If it's for religious basis, respect your religion, do what you have to do for your life. But your kidney will process vegetarian and non-vegetarian, acidic or alkaline foods the same way. Which is why I always tell people that I'm yet to see vegetarians healthier than non-vegetarians or non-vegetarians healthier than vegetarians. The idea is not to compare these things to people. We have people who come with cancer and acidic diseases, even if they're vegans and vegetarians, and the same with non-vegetarians. But when you look into them, they have poorly functioning digestive systems. They have poorly functioning kidneys. So there is no better or worse food, because there are a lot of countries in the world which have vegetarians and non-vegetarian food in their diet since they were infants. And all of them don't have cancer. All of them are not sick. In fact, many of them are even healthier than other people who go on all these extreme diets that deprive you of macronutrients and vitamins. So the first thing is change your mindset. You want to be vegetarian? Be vegetarian. Respect everyone else around you. You want to be vegan? Do your own stuff of being vegan. Respect everyone. Don't make it fanatical. Don't make it us against you, you against some other stuff. Because that means you're just unbalanced in your mind psychologically, and no amount of good food is ever going to help you with your physical self if you're messed up emotionally and mentally. So do what's good for you, let everyone do something else, because what you need to understand is your kidney processes acidic, alkaline, vegetarian, non-vegetarian the same way. So now you could be getting all your protein. Protein is extremely important in the human body. Whether you get it from eggs, whether you get it from meat, whether you get it from a protein shake or whatever. If you have a strong functioning kidney, your kidney will break it down subject to the fact that your digestive system broke down the protein or what you ate the right way. When your digestive system assimilates it, your kidney doesn't have the burden of breaking it down. It separates acidic, alkaline, balances the pH of your blood, and you're absolutely fine. If you overdo it with alkaline foods and alkaline water, there's a chance that you will actually overburden your kidney. So stop doing that. Stop overburdening your kidney with all these alkaline foods. Some people eat junk and then they'll go on drinking lemon water or alkaline water thinking it's going to change. No, you ate junk, accept it, get back to the gym tomorrow, start eating clean, detoxify, and move on with your life. There is no short, quick fix. There is no magic pill to basically undo the abuse that you put your body through. Let's get that clear. A lot of people binge drink in the night and then they think they have alkaline waters and all of that stuff, and they think it's making a difference to them. Absolutely not. Your body will still break it down the way it has to. There is no quick fix and no shortcut. That's how companies make a lot of money out of this, because they put that idea in their head and then they'll sell you alkaline salts and alkaline drinks and all of that stuff with this whole message promising you to be alkaline. Your urine will be alkaline, but not your blood. It's very easy to make your urine alkaline. You can have a glass of lemon water, eat some fruits, some veggies, your urine will be alkaline. But the problem is your blood, because that's when you're connecting alkaline and acidic with your blood. You look at cancers, diabetes, inflammatory conditions, you want to worry about your blood and nothing else. So again, I will repeat that. Undigested protein or foods that reach your kidney will put a burden on your kidney and will increase the acidic residue in your kidney, changing the pH of your blood. We want to maintain our pH of our blood to about 7.4, which your body should do naturally without you having to do anything, if you're not abusing your body and you're free of any pathological conditions. Now, how do we improve the digestion of proteins in our system? The number one thing, that's why you go back into Indian wisdom of foods, or even you go back to countries that respect the local culture of their foods. They were balanced meals. Today, all of these meals that deprive you of macronutrients, micronutrients, fruits and veggies, they're useless. You may lose a little bit of weight, but you are harming your health in the long run. You need to have food that has some fermented food with it, because fermented foods help you break down protein. So when you look at the traditional Indian diets, there was a little bit of pickle. These help you break down proteins in your food. The Japanese start off with a little bit of ginger, or they end it with a little bit of ginger, raw ginger. This stimulates acids in your stomach to help you break down protein, so you don't have undigested protein reaching your kidneys and causing a problem. When you slowly eat and you chew your food, you produce saliva. Saliva sends a signal to your stomach to start producing digestive enzymes and stomach acid to help you break down your protein. So you see, your body's doing it naturally if you do it and you eat the right way. This whole myth of eating every 2 hours is the most craziest myth ever. A few diabetics may need it because of their sugar levels. Go back to evolution. People weren't eating every 2 to 3 hours. Food wasn't available. When you do that, you're basically depleting yourself of more and more digestive enzymes, which means you're eating to satisfy a myth but you're screwing up your digestive system and putting more burden on your kidney. You've hardly finished digesting your first meal or your snack and you're eating again and munching and grazing. You know, this whole thing of grazing, you're not an animal. Human beings are not meant to graze. We're supposed to eat, rest, digest, eat, rest, and digest. So then you allow your entire digestive system to regenerate, basically produce more digestive enzymes again, rebalance your acids so you can complete the digestive system completely. If you're on a high protein diet, you must ensure that there is some amount of fermented food or apple cider vinegar or ginger or stimulants that can increase your stomach acid while you have more protein. Otherwise, that protein that you're taking, that excessive protein, is going to burden your kidneys and make your blood more acidic. So when people put you on these high protein diets, you can if you need to, but do it the right way. You need to make sure you digest most of your protein. Most people who do high protein diets do not even exercise enough to justify the amount of protein, and they don't even digest the protein enough so that their muscles absorb it. And that's why they don't look muscular, they don't have lean bodies, they have a lot of unwanted stubborn fat in their systems, and you can go on drinking protein thinking it's making a difference. Someone else is making money and you're losing. So eat when you're hungry. Find a rhythm in your body where you can plan your meal times. When you are truly hungry, your stomach will produce the right amount of acids and enzymes for you to break down your food and chew your food. Combine your proteins with vegetables, because when you eat vegetables, you get enzymes that enable you to break down the protein. And that is why you call it a balanced meal. Half the fad diets don't look at balance. They look at weight loss, which is what you want. Lose your weight, lose your health the same way. But your balanced meal, there's a reason why cultures have combined certain foods together. So a meal with a little bit of pickle or a little bit of raw ginger or your vegetables, these are all enzymes that help you to digest your food the right way. People on antacids, people who are popping antacids like candy and thinking they're doing something really cool about it so that they can enable themselves to continue with their crappy and abusive lifestyles of drinking more and more coffee and tea and eating sugar. They get pain, they pop an antacid and show the world nothing's wrong with them. That antacid is stopping your stomach from producing acids. You don't have the right acids, you can't break down protein. You can't break down protein, your kidneys overburdened, you have acidic residue, and then you have acids in your blood and your pH changes, and you create an internal environment that favors disease and inflammation. And then you run around looking for superfoods and all of these things to continue your cool facade to show the world that nothing's wrong with you. And you tell everyone, I'm on this new diet, I'm doing alkaline water, I'm doing all of that crap talk. You've not given your body the basic foundation for what it needs. Your kidney is more intelligent than you and all your Googling and everything that you do. You look after your kidney will look after your pH. You look after your digestion, everything in your body will be looked after. You don't need to add all of our so-called intelligence and technology to run this intelligent piece of machinery. You just got to look after your body, give it what it needs, your mind, the right amount of sleep, looking after your stress, the balanced nutrition that your body and your cells need, along with adequate movement and not a sedentary lifestyle, and your body's intelligence will look after you. No one else looks after you. Understand that today. How do you know that no one else cares about your health? Cigarettes are still sold. Smoking is still allowed in public. Alcohol is still freely available. People are allowed to get drunk and all of that stuff. You have junk food that is not taxed. You have aerated drinks, even though there is science proving that all of this hurts our health. It's not taken away from us, which means no one really cares. Simply, that means that we need to take accountability and responsibility of our own health. You put your ego down, you put your pride down, you realize you value yourself and your body because no one else cares about you. And then you start taking little steps that look after your body. So all those who have all these alkaline water machines, yes, I am telling you, you wasted your money. Unless you're looking at your digestion and your kidney, all your alkaline water is doing nothing, absolutely nothing for your food. Some of the best foods in the world are highly acidic. You look at almonds, you look at certain fruits, you look at certain grains. That doesn't mean they're bad foods because your kidney will basically break them down along with your digestive system and manage your pH perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. So when you say a vegetarian diet is more alkaline than a non-vegetarian diet, admit it's absolutely wrong. It doesn't matter. It matters how your digestive system works and how your kidney works. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep.